D is done now, DD. We are in what is this deduction under section 80 DD? Understand it first, then we'll read it. See, if you have incurred, listen everyone, we are in it. You remember 80 DD as handicap dependent relative. Okay, how will you remember 80C investments? How will you remember 80C investments? 80D Mediclaim. Once again, 80C investments, 80D Mediclaim, 80 double D you remember as handicap dependent relative. Once again, how will you remember 80 double D as handicap dependent relative? Now what all qualifying payments are included? First, if you have incurred any amount of medical expenditure on the treatment of handicap relative means he is suffering from physical disability. Partial disability above 40% or more is included. So if you are partially blind, then also means any of the relatives is partially blind and you have spent money on that treatment of it, then you will qualify for deduction under section 80. Okay. So you remember it as dependent handicap relative, and two payments are only included. One is the medical expenditure on the treatment of handicap relative, and second, if you have deposited any amount towards LIC or UTI. If you have deposited any amount towards LIC or UTI for maintenance of this dependent handicap relative. Means you have deposited any amount in LIC for the dependent relative, so that if he is dependent on you, so after SSC's death, if SSC is not alive, then also the dependent relative's treatment should be done. So you have taken LIC, life insurance policy of that kind for that person. Then after the death of SSC, life insurance company will take care of that person. So that amount which you pay to LIC or UTI will also qualify for deduction under section 80D. So once again, first of all, how will you remember the deduction? Handicap dependent relative. Two payments are included. One is expenditure on the medical treatment of dependent handicap relative. Second, any amount deposited with LIC or UTI for maintenance of dependent handicap relative. Okay. Now maximum limit. Maximum limit you remember is 75,000. How much? 75,000. If disability is over 80%, severe disability, then 1 lakh. Maximum limit is 75,000, and if disability is over, means partially blind 75,000, fully blind 1 lakh. So if disability is over 80%, then deduction of 1 lakh. And this is not the maximum limit here rather. It is a fixed deduction you will get. It is not a maximum limit, it is fixed. Fixed deduction means what? Even if you have spent, yes. Fixed deduction means even if you have spent only 500 rupees on such a person, you will get deduction of 75,000. And even if you have spent 5 lakh rupees, you will get deduction of 75,000. Fixed amount. You just have to prove that you have spent some amount or any amount on the medical expenditure of such person. Certificate of doctor is required for that. Okay. And deposit of LIC premium towards the maintenance of such person, then that itself will be a proof. So any payment out of these two is done, you will get fixed deduction. What is that fixed deduction amount? 75,000. And if the disability of the person is over 80%, then it is 1 lakh. Is everyone clear there? And it is not the maximum limit, it is fixed amount of deduction. Whatever amount you spend, less or more, you get this amount of deduction. And further, when I say, how will you remember this 80DD? Handicap dependent, that person must be dependent on you. If he is only having his own earnings, independent, then you don't get the deduction. So dependent, further he should be handicapped. Relative means any relative is not included. Otherwise in India, relatives means half the India is relative. So here relative means up till 80C, we will include itself, spouse, children. Then we came to 80D, parents. Now in 80D, brothers and sisters. So 6 people are there in relatives. Self, spouse, children, parents, brothers and sisters. Okay, self, spouse, children means you remember in the order only. ATC includes self, spouse and children, dependent or independent. D further includes parents, dependent or independent, but children only dependent. And DD further includes brothers and sisters, dependent or no, only dependent. What did I tell you? Remember? Handicap, dependent, relative. So all dependent only. If they are independent, you will not get it. Is everyone clear with this? Okay. So self, spouse, children, parents, brothers, sisters. Any confusions in this? Yes? No, assessee only. In-laws not included. Any in-laws not included. Okay. Wife means spouse, parents, brothers, sisters not included. Okay. By late. All your important works are between 11:15 to 11:30 every day. Yes, now look at page number 49. 80DD. Individual HUF resident means who will qualify for this? Individuals in HUF. We always have the questions on individual and all these are qualified for deductions for individual. Below that in bracket, below that resident write down in bracket so that you remember. Handicap, dependent, relative. Okay, handicap, dependent, relative. This is how you remember the deduction. Now, first, payments, qualifying payments. First, expenses for medical treatment, including nursing, training, and rehabilitation of handicapped dependent. And then expenses and handicapped dependent. Amount paid or deposited to any scheme framed by LIC or UTI or approved insurer for payment of annuity or lump sum amount for the maintenance of handicapped dependent. So, unlike deposited to LIC or UTI. Now, conditions. First, don't throw the remains in the class. Who is sharpening the pencil? Okay. First, such handicap is suffering from permanent physical disability, including blindness or is subject to mental retardation. So these all are included in handicap. What are things are included in handicap? Like physical disability, blindness, mental retardation. Handicap dependent is defined under section 80DD 4B rule 11A. It includes a spouse, children, parents, brothers and sisters. And third, such person has not claimed deduction under section 80U in computing his total income for the assessment year relating to the previous year. That we'll see again when we come to 80U. Right now we will always have this condition fulfilled. So ignore this right now. Then the last column, maximum limit. It's not the maximum limit rather. Anyway, maximum limit is not mentioned. So instead of 50,000, make it 75,000. Instead of 1 lakh, make it 1,25,000. It's not 1 lakh, it is 1,25,000. If disability is over 80%. Okay, and below that right now, this is fixed amount of deduction. This is fixed amount of deduction and not maximum limit. Understood this? It is not a maximum limit, but it is fixed amount of deduction. So, look at question number 3. Page 53, question number 3. See that all of you revise all the 4 deductions which we will be completing by today properly and come tomorrow. In the beginning, I'll be asking you all the 4 again. Okay. Question number 3 on page 53. Mr. X, and age 36 years, so normal individual. Dushyant, relative. A resident individual has income of rupees, make it 7,30,000 instead of 695,000, 7,30,000. As per the current figures of college pamphlet, this corrections are done. That is rupees, make it 4,45,000 instead of 4,10,000. 4,45,000 from business in Delhi and 2,85,000 from property in Bombay. So 445 plus 285 will make it 7,30,000. Means income from business is 4,45,000 and income from house property is 2,85,000. During the previous year 16 to 17, find out his net income and tax liability for the assessment year 17 to 18, taking into consideration the following payments. Now, Malad, life insurance premium on own life paid by XLN in cash. On March 31, 2017, sum assured rupees 2 lakhs and policy make it 2011. Instead of 2009, make it 2011. Malad, which deduction will qualify for? ATC in cash will it be included?
No.
So, no deduction.
2,20,000.
Means in cash also will be included. He will get deduction of ATC. There is no condition of payment in ATC. That check condition was in ATD, Mediclaim Insurance Premium. In life insurance premium, there was no condition that it should be paid by check only. Okay? So, though it is in cash, it is allowed. Market as ATC. And 2011 means before 1/4/12. So, what is the maximum limit? 20%. What is 2 lakhs? 20%? 40,000. So, can you get full amount 33,334 or not? Full amount 33,334 will be allowed. Raise your hand, is not clear with this? Next, Mansi, contribution towards pension fund of LIC. It is C. Should be 80CCC. Market is 80CCC. Then third, Mediclaim insurance premium on life of dependent father age 64 years and last foreign travel during 95 to 96 paid by check on, here it's already paid by check, on April 20, 2016. So, Himalaya? Yes, market is 80D. And what is the maximum limit? Yes, because 64 years maximum limit is 30,000. Amount instead of 19,000 make it 29,000. Further, Mediclaim insurance premium on the life of underlying dependent handicapped brother paid by check on April 26, 2016. Which reduction now you qualify for this? 80? DD, right? Wrong. Put cross, no deduction. Circle Mediclaim insurance premium. Mediclaim insurance premium comes under 80D, and in 80D only self, spouse and children are included. Brother is not included. Okay, further, in 80DD only two payments are included. Expenditure on medical treatment of dependent relative and amount deposited to LIC and UTI. This is neither medical expenditure nor amount deposited with LIC or UTI. So Mediclaim covers under section 80D, and in 80D brother is not included. So no deduction. Okay. So one more thing, see that the moment your eyes see handicap, don't mark it as 80DD. Okay. In handicap also, two specific payments are only allowed. One is medical expenditure and second is LIC and UTI. Mediclaim is not included in 80DD. Okay, so cross. Any confusion with the fourth payment? Raise your hand. Fifth, medical treatment of dependent brother being a person with disability. This will qualify for 80DD. And sixth, deposit with LIC For the maintenance of dependent brother person with disability, this will also qualify for 80 BD. But amount is not relevant. Ignore the amount. Nothing is mentioned, so we assume it's not a severe disability. So fixed amount will be around 75,000. Though he has spent only 5 and 20, 25,000, he will get fixed deduction of 75,000. Did everyone understand this? So we have to find the income and tax liability. That is all. Rajeshwari, how will we start? What amount? 4,45,000. 7,30,000 is the total amount of both. Income from business, $4,45,000. Further, income from house property, $2,85,000. $7,30,000 is gross total income. All are clear with this? Then share. Less deductions under section 80C to 80U. First 80C. But we'll have to mention what is that? Life insurance premium of 4 lives, so self, and will get take full amount 33,334. Okay, because 2 lakhs 20% is 40,000. Further, what is the maximum limit in ATC first? Okay, we'll compare the combined limit of 80C and 80CCC. 80CCC will take first. Yes, contribution to pension fund of LIC. $11,000. Further, the total is first of all 44,334, and here the maximum limit for ATC, CCC and CCD is 1,50,000. So outer column, what amount should I write? 44,334. Okay, 44,334 is within the maximum limit of 1,50,000. So we will allow the deduction of 44,334. Did everyone understand this? Then after that, Shalini, 80D. Mediclaim of father. $29,000. Then what's the maximum limit? In 80D, because the father is senior citizen, maximum limit is 30,000. So outer column, what amount should I take?
29,000.
Yes, minus 29,000. Did everyone understand this? Then, Parul, now we will take 80 DD. Here both the payments are given. So medical expenditure on dependent handicapped brother and amount deposited with, here it is deposited with LIC. For both the payments, directly outer column, you get fixed deduction of 75,000. Okay. Okay, there is fixed deduction, there is no maximum limit here. Whatever amount is spent irrespective of that fixed deduction of 75,000. So 3 deductions are covered up till now. Now do this 730 minus these 3 amounts. 581666. That is net income. This is a taxable income. Is everyone clear with it? Then after that, Pankit. Income tax. Yes. Yes, 36 years means normal individuals, so up to 2,50,000 nil. One more thing, 581666. So will you get rebate of 87A? Okay, this is no rebate of 87A because it's less than, sorry, more than 5 lakhs. Yes, further. No? 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs only is 10%. Above 5 lakhs it becomes 20%. So how will we count this? Yes, the difference between this is 2,50,000 into 10%, so 25,000. Then now from 5 lakhs to 5,81,600. 81,600 into 20%. 16. 81,666 into 20%. 16,333. So 41,333. Did you understand this, everyone? Then after that, Ankita? Yes, we have to add 2%. Rebate is not there because it's more than 5 lakhs of income. So we'll add 2% education cess. 827 and 1% she says. Four, 1, 3. If you add all of them, 4257, rounded off to 42,570 is the total tax payable. So everyone is clear with this deduction of 80 double D? Any confusion in this? All are clear with it? Now be attentive. What is deduction under section 80DD? Understand this. How would you remember 80C? Investments. 80D? Mediclaim. 80DD? Handicap, dependent, relative. And 80DDP, non-handicap, dependent, relative, and self. How will you remember this? Non-handicap, dependent, relative, and self also. Here self is not included. Means if you yourself assess himself as handicapped, then he does not get 80 DD, he gets 80 U, last deduction. But here 80 DDB, non-handicap, dependent, relative, and self also. What is included? Payment. Any medical expenditure treatment done on specified disease. You remember the word specified disease. Okay, there are several diseases specified under Rule 11D of Section 80 DDB. 11A. So under that rule, whichever diseases are specified, for that you will get. So you need not go into detail because the diseases names will also be not understandable by us and rememberable by us. So they will directly give you in exams specified disease. Any medical expenditure done on the treatment of specified disease of your own self or spouse, children, parents, brothers, sisters. That dependent relatives definition remains same. Okay, but non-handicap. Instead of expenditure on the physical disability, here you are doing the expenditure on specified disease. Is everyone clear with this portion? And here there is maximum limit. 40,000. What is the maximum limit here? 40,000. And if it is a senior citizen, then 60,000. It goes with age only. Senior citizen's age? 60, so 60,000. Super senior citizen's age? 80, so 80,000. Okay, there is a maximum limit of 40,000. For senior citizens 60 years of age, 60,000. That doesn't mean 61 years of age, 61,000. For senior citizens, it is 60,000 only. And for super senior citizens, 80,000. There is a maximum limit, not fixed deduction. Further, whatever is the final amount, that will be reduced by the amount reimbursed in case if it is reimbursed by insurance company or your employer. So suppose you have taken Mediclaim insurance policy already. Later on specified diseases. When you took the policy, you did not have specified diseases as a condition of Mediclaim policy. Mediclaim will not cover any diseases which you already have. So when you took the policy, you did not have that disease. Later on you get that specified disease, let us say cancer. And then on the medical treatment you spent innumerable amount. But then that is covered by Mediclaim policy. So they reimburse you the amount. Here you will not get it. Because whatever amount is reimbursed, you will minus. If full amount is reimbursed, then you cannot get the double benefit. Instead reimbursement from insurance company also from your pocket, nothing is going. Then why should you get the deduction? Your income does not get reduced because of such payment. So if any amount is reimbursed by the insurance company, it will be reduced from this amount, whichever this is. Suppose you spend 30,000. Then will you get maximum limit of 40,000? You get only 30,000 reduction minus whatever amount is reimbursed by insurance company or your employer. Sometimes employers reimburse them. If you are working with companies like ONGC, government companies, then generally they cover your health also. So whatever amount is incurred on your health, specified diseases, they reimburse the same. Okay. So either it may be reimbursed by insurance company or by employer. It will be deducted. And maximum limit is 40. You spend 60,000, then you get maximum limit of only 40,000. And suppose insurance company reimburse 38,000, then you get deduction of only 2,000. Okay, so once again main points. 80DD, handicap, dependent, relative. DDB, non-handicap, dependent, relative, and self also. What is covered here? It is handicap. Here non-handicap means what is covered? Expenditure on the specified disease, which is covered in Rule 11. Okay, and here the maximum limit is 40,000 senior citizens, 60,000 super senior citizens, 80,000 minus From that you will subtract, okay, the amount reimbursed by employer or insurance company. Any confusion in this? Look at page number 49. At the bottom, DDB. Below that DDB, write down non-handicap, dependent, relative and self. Okay, non-handicap, dependent, relative and self. Now, resident individual, resident HUF is included first. What qualifying payment is included? Expenditure for the medical treatment of circle specified disease or ailment of disease of assessee himself. Himself is also included. Or dependency, husband or wife means spouse, children, parents, brothers and sisters. So relative same, but self is also included and dependent. Okay. Then terms and conditions. It should be for the benefit of self, aligned self, spouse, parents, brothers and sisters, all dependent. Certificate in form number 10(1) is required. And one more condition on the next page, right on third. Amount reimbursed. Amount reimbursed by insurer or employer will be deducted. Okay, from the final amount you will deduct this. Amount reimbursed by insurer or employer. Any confusion? And maximum limit 40,000 in bracket 60,000 in case of senior citizen. Further add on bracket 80,000 for super senior citizens. 80,000 for super senior citizens. Okay, and what is the deduction? Actual expense or 40,000 or 60,000 or 80,000. 8, 40, 60 and one more 80,000, whichever is less. Okay, from that you will deduct reimbursement by insurer or employer. Any confusion in this? Question 4, page 53. Be attentive. Mr. X is a resident individual. He annually deposits a sum of 15,000 with LIC for maintenance of his unlined handicapped grandfather. Handicap means DD or DDB? DD. But grandfather not included. Unlike that I put a clause. Who is only dependent upon him, this disability, etc., 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 etc. Last, determine the amount of deduction available under section 80 DD for the assessment year 17 to 18. Write down there itself nil. And in bracket, grandfather not included. No need to solve in the notebook. Okay. Further, question 5. Mr. X, 35 years, is a resident individual. During the previous year, age 16 to 17, he incurs the following expenditure. Medical treatment, unlike specified disease in bracket. Of X means own self. In a government hospital, actual expenditure is 30,000. Medical treatment, specified disease, unlike that. Of Mrs. X, will it be included? Yes. Spouse is included. In a hospital recognized by Chief Commissioner, 14,000. So 30 plus 14,000. What is the amount spent? 44,000. And they are not senior citizens. We assume that wife is not a senior citizen. If X is 35 years. So 44,000 is the actual expenditure. And what is the maximum limit? 40,000. So instead of 44,000, we will get deduction of only 40,000. And then amount reimbursed by insurance company will minus that 3,000. Also amount reimbursed by employer of X will minus that 28 and 6, 34,000. So 3 and 34, 37,000 will minus from 40,000. Means you will get deduction of only 3,000. I repeat it once again. What is the actual expenditure total? 44,000. What is the maximum limit? 40,000. So you will get deduction of only 40,000. Minus, what is the total reimbursement? 3,000, 28,000, 6,000? 37,000. So 40,000 minus 37,000, you will get deduction of only 3,000. Salary of X is 4 lakhs. In the two cases, deceased is specified in the rules made by the board. Find out the net income. Tax is not asked. Only net income for the assessment year 17-2. So let us solve it. Let's start now. Salary is given as 4 lakh. At the end, can you all see that? Income from salary 4 lakhs, and that itself is gross total income. Yes. Gross total income. From that we'll subtract deductions under section 80C to 80U. Here there is only one deduction, 80DDB. Okay. Expenditure on treatment of specified disease of self and spouse. Both are suffering from specified disease. Okay, it is given 2 expenditures are there. So, total amount is 30,000 plus 14,000, 44,000. Then maximum limit 40,000. So you'll get deduction of only 40,000 minus reimbursement by insurer and employer 3,000 plus 28,000 plus 6,000 37,000. So outer column 3,000 deduction finally you will get. Is everyone clear with this calculation of the deduction? 4 lakhs minus 3,000. 3,97,000 is net income. That is what is asked in the question. So tomorrow see that all of you revise all the deductions, total 80, C, triple C, CCD, D, DD, DDB. These all we have covered so far. Okay? In the beginning I'll be asking you all of them. Page number 59, question 17 is your homework. Because now that covers deduction under 80 until this one. Okay, in that question until 80 DDB is included. You must be able to identify them. Tomorrow I'll discuss them. So next is also similar but do one question income. 17th question will be your homework. Okay? Bye everyone.